It's the Winemakers on Sporting News, presented by Jack Daniels.
How you doing? I'm Richie B, Kenny White, and this is the Jack Daniels Game of the Week. Are you ready for a little Jack Daniels Game of the Week?
I'm ready for Jack Daniels.
Well, this is a good matchup between the New England Patriots at home, laying 9.5 points against the Houston Texans.
And the first matchup, Richie, was 5.5 points.
Yeah, well, that's the perception of the first matchup, and let's talk about that for a moment. The first game.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
First game, they blew them out.
First game is a blowout, 42-14. And what happens now is people, the betting public, see this game and they go, they're going to kill them again. But let's look back to 2010. The Patriots played the Jets at home. They beat them 45-3, Kenny. Turn around, same scenario. They play the Jets in the playoffs, and what happens? The Jets beat them outright up in New England. I mean, so what happened in the previous game doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean a thing. 45-3, what a big score. Let me give you the drink your shot. Drink your shot, and I'll give you a couple of numbers here.
Salute.
The Houston team was 4-4 this year versus playoff teams. That means they played 8 playoff teams. They went 4-4 ATS and 4-4 over and under in those games. Average score they lost 24-21. 5 up were at home. The Patriots 3-3 ATS straight up versus playoff teams. So 6 games, 4-2 ATS, pretty good. 6-0 to the over in those games versus playoff opponents.
Kenny's got all the stats on these games, and what I like to look at is the newspapers. I like to see the mindset of the coaches.
I thought it was the cheerleaders.
The cheerleaders too. Bill Belichick came out and said the first game means nothing, and nobody pays attention to the statistics or the score of that first game. Well, he's right for the most part, but there are 2 people that do pay attention to that. One, the betting public. The betting public sees the first score, they're going to beat them. We're going to bet everything we got on New England this week. Second people that manage is the odds makers. The odds makers know that the betting public is going to be on New England, and that's why this game is up to 9.5. It's 10 to take.
I think 9.5's a take, Richie. Now, you may see 10 on the game. This is a very solid Houston team, and Gary Kubiak does a great job on the road. He's 10-5-1 ATS in his road games in the last 2 years, so his team will be well prepared for this one.
The red zone offense for the Texans, the first 13 games in this year, they were 11-2 and they were 63%. 3 out of 13 in the red zone the last 4 games, 2-2 straight up. To beat New England, they are going to have to put up 7s inside the red zone, and if they do that, we have a chance at an upset.
They will. Weather looks good, 52 degrees the high of the day, 37 the low, so probably only about 40, 45 degrees for the game. No wind to be great. Now remember, Brady and Belichick are 2-3 straight up and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 playoff games, counting the Super Bowl last year.
They can be beat. He's Kenny White, Richie B, Jack Daniels Game of the Week.